Add to the stage there. Yeah. What's up, fellas? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can.
Good. So, about last night, shout out to the Red once again, man. Happy birthday, brother. About last night, what was going down, man?
Shh. Let me just say this. Last night was one for the books. There were a lot of, to me, one of my biggest takeaway was there was a lot of firsts that I witnessed. First time meeting, different people, finally face to face after being friends with them on Facebook for so long. Um, finally got exposed to your DJ last night for the first time. And she did her thing. I actually was liking it. I was like, okay. You know. But like I said, the celebration, man, was off the charts. I think to me, like I said this yesterday, and people were laughing at me. They were like, no. But let me tell you something. I said this before, and see, in honor of Rev, see, this is why I learned a lot from him over the years. That sometimes we throw out bold predictions, and I made a bold prediction yesterday, and I said this gonna get an AON type crowd, or the noise type crowd. And let me tell you, I think my prediction came to fruition on that one because everybody showed up, everybody showed out, everybody went all in. And I'm gonna tell you this, and I also realized something else too. Man, I know we joke over the years. There's an email and there's a mill. Okay, the mill version. My brother, was dressed like $1,000,000 last night. Oh my, yo, that was the best I've ever seen,
Oh man,
bro. And oh man, I was like, bro, and that made me feel so bad. I was like, bro, all the years I apologize for all the dross and the cracks I made about them Eagles for the last 2 years I've been on this show. I felt so horrible. In my mind, I'm like, this bro was, yo, man, I'm gonna tell you what, this was the best I've seen ever. Romar, you outdid yourself too. I'm beyond, I was honestly say I'm beyond proud of everyone that came through, showed up, dressed. The vibe was off the charts.
I'm telling y'all, I put it on when I put it on.
Oh man, you did.
Yeah, Roma put an ish on.
Man, yeah, yo, everybody did their thing. Red was killing it. I mean, shoot. Oh, there'll be some more picks coming up, man. But I'm just like I'm on. I think it's safe to say we're on cloud nine still. We're still trying to recuperate from last night.
Who? Y'all.
Well, me mentally, I am, and I wasn't even drunk. That's the thing.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I was really excited about last night too because some of y'all don't know. I really like putting clothes on like that. I really like doing the dress up thing because I love the bow ties. I gotta have a bow tie with everything I put on.
That's good, man.
So I like doing that because like I feel like when I put on the dress clothes, I'm Roma. I ain't the person everybody know. Like that's it. When I put them clothes on, I'm a whole different person. I'm really Roma. But in the other day, y'all know who I am.
Man, that party was so epic, yo. If you on Facebook right now and you was at the party last night, go ahead and click the link and tell us about your experience.
Oh yeah, how was the food? Because I ain't tried it.
Food was banging. The food was banging. I mean, they had a little side buffet for us, the meatballs, the rice, the pasta salad.
150.
Oh, the 154.
Oh,
Yeah.
now, like I said, now I'm glad you asked that. I mean, it really wasn't that bad. At the same time, I was hungry.
Yeah.
So look,
it was pricey.
you know what?
As for a catfish, man, that was pretty affordable.
Yeah, it actually, honestly, it really wasn't that bad. And and like I said, and I mean, it was really good. I was hungry, so I made sure I said I'm gonna get my money's worth tonight because, like I said, last night was the one for the memory books.
Yes,
So
it was.
I'm gonna make it. We're gonna make it count. So
Oh yeah, we got my guy, my brother, with us this morning, Mr. Sid Ellis. What's that, Mr. AKA Mr. Get a Bucket?
Don't you do that.
Mr.
what?
Go Get a Bucket. Is
Just
that
say,
what you?
just say his name. Sit down.
I'm asking, Mr.
He,
Mr.
he don't go get a bucket.
Yeah, Mr. Go Get a Bucket. That's what it is.
From out the bathroom.
That's exactly what it said.
So wait. So we got nicknames every week,
Mr.
right?
Go get out the, Mr. Go get a bucket out the bathroom.
Now look, we got half man, half amazing one week, and now it's go get a bucket this week.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Battery Park legend.
He's
Oh yeah,
he's
oh yeah,
confused.
that's right.
I'm still
gotta,
that too. Yeah.
I gotta
I'm
put
still
respect
that
on that one. I still want to
What
see
you
that
mean?
roll. I still want to see that one on one.
What you mean you gotta put respect on that one?
I mean, I want to see that one. I still want to see that one on one between
I
y'all
just
two.
wanna-
Oh, you don't want to see that.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to see that, kid.
I don't wanna see that one.
Oh, yeah, because he's gonna be going to get a bucket from out the bathroom for real. If I go one.
Hey, look. The only basket that I had last night was a shrimp basket. I did get that.
How was the shrimp basket?
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like I had the
You
cat.
popping off tonight with us here.
Where you said where you going tonight? Where y'all going?
WrestleMania night, brother.
Yeah, WrestleMania this weekend. We about to get into that. Yeah, WrestleMania, man. You know the party's at my crib. We watch that area. Oh, and he's made it. Hold on. Gotta bring my brother up in here. My brother, the Rev,
Oh man,
is at the Studio W Sports page. He's on the line right now. Rev, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. On my way to take my kids and my wife out. We going to get some breakfast this morning. So I want to again thank the Studio W Sports page for the Buzz for being there at the event at the gala last night. We had a good time, had a wonderful time, and I just thank all my friends and my family for showing up for your boy.
No doubt.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
we had
hey,
the time
look,
of our lives last night,
Hey,
brother.
you know what? I will say this though, and I'm gonna say this on Facebook too. The one thing I never told you this, Mel. The Rev came through for me. There was a time in 2016 when I had a birthday and I invited several people to come to my party. Only 3 people showed up. Rev and Tyann came through that night, but I had the best night of that party. I've never been roasted that good by them too. And what made it so funny, they put me on the Jack Daniels, and let me just say this: I've never been glad that I lost. When I ordered the daiquiri, oh man, they had me dying, man. They roasted me so good. But
Hey,
yeah,
that
man.
was a virgin daiquiri too.
Yo,
Oh, you ain't say that.
see,
You ain't say
but
that,
you know
kid.
what? No, I never told anybody this. I never told anybody. But you know what? And I'm gonna tell you what. Honestly, I could never repay you for what you done for me over the years, the last 11, 12 years, man. So I owe you this one because I was like, I owed you this much, and I was like, yo, with everything that you went through, and when I shared that memory yesterday with all the thank yous on it, and seeing Alvin face to face for the first time, and I was literally crying inside because seeing you now, I fully understand. I was like, that was the beautiful thing I've seen on the floor. It
Yes,
was
was.
wonderful.
From the entrance, oh my God. I was like,
Oh.
you know, Outkast my favorite group of all time, man. You came out with the Outkast. I knew you was gonna wear the kill. I knew you was gonna, but I didn't know you was gonna kill the game like that, man. And everybody's outfits was immaculate. Everything was well put together. Food was banging. And what time did y'all leave?
We left a little bit after 12:30, because they end up changing the DJ on me. But you know, we still in our 40s, so it was about that time. It was about that time.
Yeah, it was getting close past my
Man,
bedtime
I
too.
enjoyed myself last night.
And we felt like the party when we was leaving. We felt like the party was just getting turned up then, and the party was turned up all night.
He told me,
Yeah.
you can stay. I get you a Uber I said, no, I'm leaving.
I said, I felt bad. Like, yeah, I know Father's about to turn this thing all the way. I was like, man, if you want to say, I give you money for Uber, but I got to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna end up passing out on this thing if I don't get along.
we want to give a shout out to DJ Father for coming through, setting the atmosphere and setting it up right for us, man. We appreciate her. And guess what? She gonna be at church on Sunday, spending too. So I'm grateful. I'm
Ooh.
thankful.
I told you my top 5 DJs, all
All
DJ
folly.
Father.
Yeah, yeah.
We can get her on the show.
We need to. We
Yeah.
need to.
Hey,
We got to
Hey,
incorporate.
Father, if you up, the link is in the comment section, baby. Come holler at us.
Yeah, we need to incorporate her, man.
We gonna get her.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And Roma, as you can tell, Roma hasn't stopped partying. But bro,
Hey, Red, I don't know what you talking about, Red.
hey, before you get there, let me on. Did you catch a glimpse? Because we had the games on the TV. We had the games on while we was partying. Can you give us a quick take on the women's Final Four, since that's what we had, what we experienced also?
Hey, look, I saw when I was coming out, the South Carolina game was already decided. I looked up at that TV. I was like, oh, ain't no need for me to try to do nothing on here because South Carolina. Shout out to Don Staley, 109-3 in the last 3 years. Shout out to her. But that last game, man, them people wanted Caitlin Clark in this final so bad they ain't even let Paige Becker shoot that joint. They wanted Caitlin Clark in the final so bad they called a bogus offensive foul call. That was a wrong time to call that call, and she didn't even get a good screen on her, like talking about, and she didn't lunge or anything. So you know, the refs and the NCAA got some explaining to do about this, but they understand this one thing. Money make the world go round, and they wanted to get the money in the championship game.
Yeah, I can see that, and I can see if Iowa beat South Carolina, that could be a narrative.
Man, I ain't gonna be South Carolina. Not as intense as Don Staley gonna coach them girls, and they deep.
And
I only brought one player off the bench last night.
Only
South
one.
Carolina, South Carolina too deep with a whole new starting five, and they still
I'm
deep.
about to say they go 8-9 deep.
Yeah, so they're gonna be able to throw bodies at Miss Clark. So Miss Clark might go off, but ain't nobody else going off. Ain't nobody else showing up like that. South Carolina get them girls in foul trouble.
That's what I was trying to tell you yesterday, Mel. When you said like you got to make the other 4 beat you, like Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? So
everything that's supposed to happen for Don Staley last year gonna happen this year. She gonna finish that undefeated season story.
Yeah.
I can see that. So real quick, because I know you're busy. WrestleMania is upon us. It's also WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. I think this is the best weekend ever.
Yeah, this gotta be one of the best weekends.
The best weekend. We started our WrestleMania from last night.
Oh yeah,
WrestleMania was Rar's moment. Now today, yes. Oh yeah. So we putting flowers on everything. Yesterday was Rar's WrestleMania. Today, now it's all of us. We get to find out who finishes the story.
Hey, Mel, Sonya invited me over to the house to watch WrestleMania. Just to let you know.
That's what I was about to ask you about. So what's going on?
I'm gonna fall through. I'm gonna fall through tonight.
Okay.
But the Rock will lose. The final boss will lose tonight because they want because he ain't gonna be able to do a whole year. So they wanted the WrestleMania hype, and he will lose tonight. To be able for Cody Rhodes to finish his little saga. Cody ain't gonna keep the belt long though.
Well, that's it. That's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. We all got our reservations. We all got a reservation.
But I am truly stoked about seeing Bianca Belair and Jade team up together and fight tonight.
And Naomi.
And then yo,
Yo,
and we
I,
also
I ain't stoked about seeing Naomi like that, but I'm stoked about seeing Bianca.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, I totally get it. I totally get it.
I'm glad Naomi is rocking with them young ladies, but yeah, she ain't the name I want to see. She ain't the name I want to see wrestle.
that's a crazy world where Naomi is the OG now.
It's
That's
wild,
crazy.
right?
Yeah, that's a crazy thing about it. She's the OG of the crew.
And she elusive.
Yeah, somehow I believe I just believe bloodline rules is going to come into effect. So I can see the Rock. I can see the Rock and Roman winning tonight. Just to have bloodline rules, just for it to backfire on them tomorrow night.
Yes, signed a new contract.
Well, y'all, I got the Grove, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Holler at y'all next time.
Hey, just send me a text when you're on the way so I can roll out the red carpet, have the music going when you come in. You gotta give me one more of them entrances.
All
We,
right,
we,
brother.
we appreciate you more than you know, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Love y'all, man.
We love you, man. We
Love
love
you
you.
too, man. That's the rev right
Oh man. Look, listen, man. My heart just got fuller. Now I'm thinking, we thinking, okay, he's not gonna come home till later on. Man, God delivers, man, on time, all the time, when you least expect it.
So
And,
what y'all
and
got to school being in the South Carolina Iowa Women's Championship game? What's your over under?
you mean as far as points go?
Yeah, I want.
I would probably say I think okay, my pick is South Carolina. And I'm gonna say 80.
As a combined score.
I'm sorry. Combined score. Oh, I didn't hear that part. Um,
It's possible.
okay. Now I was thinking South Carolina's gonna score 80. Or 80 or above.
I got a combined score, like maybe between 140 and 150.
That sounds reasonable. That's not too far off.
But I also got South Carolina.
Now,
I don't want to pick Iowa to win.
I don't want to either.
It's possible.
It is possible.
But the one thing I will say that's different about this South Carolina team this year is the freshman guard.
The freshman guard. And
Yeah,
hold-
she go hard.
Yes, she does. Hey, we got him on the line right now. We got the boxing guru, Mr. Mark Daniels. Mark.
Yes, sir. How's everybody?
Mark, how's it going, brother?
Bruh, it was an epic part. Rev through this epic party last night, man. We still recovering from it.
Yeah, I understand. I watched the Final Four last night with
Yes,
some
please.
friends. Oh my
Talk,
God.
talk about it. What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Iowa LSU game start off with the one I was really wanting to see in the beginning, and unfortunately, some injuries, things happened. But I was on a mission to get this done. I thought that if you watched last night, UConn had the recipe to slow down Caitlin Clark, then went away from it. South Carolina, to me, I'm gonna be honest, they look sloppy early. If they get sloppy like that against Iowa, they will not win. But in looking at it, South Carolina's got some big girls on that team. I think it's Iowa's year to win it. I'm going for Dawn Staley, but I think Iowa. It just seems like it's destined for them. The one thing I do look at is it seems like the referees are really friendly with calls when it comes to Iowa. I don't know. I'm just thinking that it's Iowa's time. Iowa's time to win it.
That's what I'm leaning towards too, Mark. It just seems like the powers that be is like the winds just seems just be shifting the hours way. Because you think about when they played LSU, that was the most watched game in sports. And dang near in sports, I forgot what the record. Most
I think it
definitely
was
the most
12.3 million.
12.3 million views. You know, you could not even stream that game. You couldn't even stream that game illegally.
I mean, but they just simply outplayed LSU though the other night. They just simply outplayed it.
Yeah, Angel Reese having that injury. I'm not saying that was the cause of it because
I think that was the moment where everything started to unravel.
I don't think that would have factored into it because when you got that girl, Caitlin Clark on a heater like the way she had it, that's just hard to stop. Period.
I mean, but Angel was doing her thing. She was blocking the shot too.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm with Mill on that. I don't, yeah, it slowed their momentum down some, but I mean, that girl they have guarding Caitlin Clark, that Van Leaf. Yeah, I can see why she entered the transfer protocol because she was getting fried. I don't think anything would have really changed. I'm gonna be honest with you. The one thing I did see, and it's the first time I've seen her play, that Flau'jae Johnson, I think that's her name.
Yeah,
Right.
Hey man, that's a bad girl.
Yeah,
Oh man, that girl's bad. I ain't gonna lie, I was going for USC because I like Juju. But they'll be back there next year. But I got a question for you guys. What do you think? Let's get past this Final Four for a minute. What do you guys think about Bronny James entering the NBA draft?
it's a bad idea.
it ain't gonna happen. He's entering the NBA draft. He's entering the transfer portal. He is getting out of USC and having Braun just throwing USC under the bus with that comment. Like he thought that they were committed to winning. Like who's not committed to winning, Braun?
Well,
I mean, something to say about that.
I just don't think he's as good as everybody.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's
ready.
not.
He's not ready.
I mean, it's like they overhyped him already.
Hey, I really feel that he leaving USC because of one thing and one thing only: the Juju effect. Because they both came in highly touted recruits. She showed improvement. He didn't.
Well,
That's fair. That's valid.
well, you know what? I'll give him the benefit of saying, okay, he had, he had the incident heart issue that came out. Part of me wonders if USC was really scared to play this cat because they didn't want to be responsible if something went wrong. But overall, I thought he was been overhyped from the beginning.
The little brother was the best one.
No matter what anybody says, if his dad's not LeBron James, this dude ain't even he might be a 2-star recruit. I just think a lot of hype came with him.
Yeah.
I think the younger one is actually better.
He is.
Wow.
He is the better brother. The better brother.
Oh, Bryce James.
Yeah, Bryce is the better basketball player.
I don't think Bronny will be if he gets drafted, it will amaze me.
I don't think it's gonna make it that far. I think that's gonna get reeled back in the next couple of weeks.
He would be better off transferring.
Yeah, I think he's transferring. I think he's done at USC, but
anywhere he transferred to,
NBA draft, nah.
He's still not a starter to me. I
Nah.
don't care where you transfer to, you're not a starter.
Nah, I don't see him. He's probably transferring somewhere. He's not NBA ready. He's
gonna
not
go to
going
UCLA.
Now unless he going to the G League.
Well, even in the G League, he probably ain't gonna start either.
Guess what? He gonna get stuck in the G League.
Well,
I can see that, honestly.
well, yeah, you know what? He should have. I'll be honest with you. He should have probably, if this was going to be the case, he should have probably went to, what's that, G League Elite or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. He should have went.
G League at night, but that's going to be no more.
Yeah, but that's going away.
The G League's still going to be there. It's just that
That team-
development team because NIL deals is killing it.
Yeah, so again, what the rumors was he might transfer to Duquesne. That might be his best option.
Oh, to play under because they just gave his boy LeBron homeboy the coaching job.
Yeah, that might be his best option because, in my opinion, first, I never thought that USC was going to be a fit for him anyway. But again, I was not ever sold on him. So I just don't think he lived up to the hype that came with him.
I mean, how can you? I mean, these are like LeBron is one. It's not only a generational talent. LeBron is also an anomaly. I mean, you can't have the expectations of what LeBron has accomplished. I mean, what he done is unheard of before.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't want that pressure on me. Knowing that my dad is all-time leading scorer in NBA, regardless of how people think top 5 players to ever play the game. That's hard to follow up. It's just like you don't hear Carmelo Anthony. You don't hear about his son, in that limelight.
That Mark, because Carmelo Anthony's son better than Bronny.
I mean, you got Dennis Rodman's son who was playing for USC, who was actually better than Bronny James. It's
Yeah, a lot
I don't know.
of athletes. I mean, it works out for some like Dell and Steph
But he
Curry.
put that pressure on himself.
But you look at Michael Jordan and his son,
But no,
Magic Johnson and his son.
if you ever look at it, Bronny puts that pressure on himself. It's like
I'm gonna give him a break on that one. I don't think he puts it on himself. I think the media puts a lot of pressure on these kids.
But he accepted the pressure from the media.
Well, here's the thing: you can't run away from it.
But you say the same thing about Shador Sanders. But Shador
but here's the difference, though. But here's the difference. See, Shador was, in a sense, it was smart because he started at a small school like Jackson State.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't, he was able to hone his craft a little bit. Then when he gets to Colorado, yeah, he got to show out, but you also saw a lot of vulnerabilities with him too. And again, that comes with, hey, who his dad is. There's only been a handful of situations where that father-son stuff really works. I mean, Ken Griffey Jr. to me is the last one I've seen that was able to really live up to the hype.
Yeah.
Steph Curry didn't have that kind of pressure on him the way that this dude has on it. I just feel that a lot of, like you said, a lot of hype came with him. He was not that great, in my opinion. Got, McDonald's All-American. This dude, a McDonald's All-American, he sucks. But I mean, this is the result.
It's the name that comes behind that's on the jersey.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So let's switch real quick. What about the men's Final Four? What y'all got going on with that?
Man, I like North Carolina State, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
I wouldn't be surprised if they knock off UConn.
Well, you know what?
No.
And I tell you what, I don't think it's going to happen due to the fact that their game plan they go with, I guarantee you, it gets abandoned about 3 minutes into the game. And watching, guarding Zach Edey, I'd let him have 40. Everybody else would have to beat me. But I don't know if they're going to go with that mindset with it.
Hey, all I know, if it's a chance for North Carolina State to win, you feed DJ Burns all night.
Well, here's another reason why I think it's not going to happen. Because
you got to let DJ eat.
Did DJ Burns play football too?
No, but I don't think so. But they've been talking about him being a offensive tackle.
But guess who game he has that you can compare to that was in the NBA?
Sebo.
Exactly.
Zach Randolph.
Yeah.
He look like a little bully.
Feed him the ball because he's one of the most. You don't have that many left-handed players in college or in the NBA. A left-handed basketball player is one of the most difficult players to check because everybody's most predominantly right-handed. He's going to get somebody in foul trouble. He's going to give somebody some fits down there in the paint tonight.
But see, here's the problem. That tall dude next to him, what's his name? Diallo, whatever his name is.
Who for Utah?
NC State, yeah. See, that's going to be the cat that's going to end up getting in foul trouble. And he did it the last game.
So that means you're going to have to.
I mean, in my opinion, you guard Zach. You play against Zach Edey. You play in front of him. You don't get behind him. You get in front of him, create problems for him to get passes, things of that nature. Purdue is known to lay an egg. They're known for it. On the other end of it, I think UConn is just going to run through everybody.
I mean, another reason why I don't see as much as, I mean, NCAA has been having a hell of a journey, but the clock's going to strike midnight. And here's another reason why. No 11 seed has ever made it past the Final Four in its history. Think about it. Now think
sure?
Yes.
Sure, because Butler.
No.
Sure
Butler wasn't Butler was not an 11 seed. Now, keep in mind, there's only been 3 11 seeds in tournament history. First one was George Mason.
Yeah.
VCU was the other one. And now this one. Now, when those made the Final Four, they all
lost the next round.
Exactly. They all
lost.
They lost in the semifinals.
What the Vegas odds on that? Maybe I can get.
I'm telling you this now. I mean, it's been a great, and it's been.
I'm gonna say this.
Is it worth putting $50 on NC State tonight?
I'm gonna say this: it's a chance of that goes to Jim Valvano creeping around for NC State.
Is it? If I put $50 on NC State, how much can I get? Yo, the link is in the comment section. If y'all watching this, yo, holla at them. I need to know that answer right now. Yo, I need to know the answer. How much can I get if I put $50 on NC State tonight?
Don't ask me. I ain't no betting man.
But
I ain't a betting man either. But that
they
sounds
went on
intriguing.
the same type of run when they won the only national championship. It's the same type of run.
Mark, if you got $50 to spare, right?
Yeah.
You got extra $50. Would you put that on NC State? That's the real question. We all know how good these teams are. We already know what they're going to do. I mean, but if it comes down to it, your heart of hearts.
But every time the clock will strike midnight on them.
Yeah, you already know Purdue is favored
in the national championship game.
Could you put $50 on NC State
against Purdue?
Against Purdue.
Yep. Yes. Purdue ain't nothing but another Virginia.
I knew Mark was coming. Yo, Mark.
My answer for that one would be this. If I got $50 to burn, I might as well, I'll put it on them. See what happens.
Nothing but another UVA.
I mean, see what happens.
Well, see, no, not this year.
Man, come on, don't be disrespectful to UVA, man. Don't be disrespectful to UVA. No. UVA has won one.
Yeah, they might have won one. But think about it. Purdue just has been as good as UVA for the same amount of years lately. And they ain't produced nothing, no more than just that one title from UVA. They done did the same thing UVA done for the last couple of years. They just finally got to the Final Four.
That's true. That's true. But don't do UVA like that, right?
Well, you put that's not even cool.
Why not?
Why UVA got catch trades this early?
Why not?
Why UVA got catch trades?
Because they both got the same play. They play
what UVA do to you, man?
They play the same basketball
what
system.
What UVA do to you, man? What UVA do to you, Brian? Come on.
We still waiting.
Come on.
Why the Wahoos got catch trades this early?
I love UVA, but come on.
I mean, I'm not saying
you
wrong.
are talking about the one.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're
wrong.
They
lost for a 16 seed. That's what they did.
There we go.
On the real
There's a root of all this.
Did they get into the tournament this year?
Nope.
No, they didn't.
They got in the.
They was in the first four and they lost.
Yeah, they was in the play in and lost.
They got not just lost. They got waxed.
They lost by 30.
Come on with the strains, bro.
They lost by 30.
20,
I love the Wild
25,
man.
but who's counting?
I'm not a Wahoo fan, but I love the Wahoos. Don't do them like that, man. I deserve them. They ain't do nothing to y'all, man.
Look. They won a national championship, but that is not one of the best teams the UVA ever had.
So are you saying they're gonna be struggling recruiting wise in the next couple of years?
Nah.
Yeah.
UVA wise?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I mean, UVA. I tell you, what everybody got to remember is that now this NIL is throwing a wrench into everything.
Yeah.
People. I think UVA will be okay. I mean, they're gonna still get the homegrown talent from the state.
They'll get enough. Put it that way. They'll get enough to compete.
But the days of dominance in the ACC and all that, I mean, you ain't gonna see that no more. I mean, it's just you're not gonna see it.
I mean, you're gonna be in a dogfight with Duke in North Carolina.
No, it's already shifted back to Tobacco Road. The dominance of the ACC.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Between them two and NC State now, so between them three schools, so North Carolina basically is gonna run the ACC.
Well, no, North Carolina State just got a Cinderella run this year.
But what I'm saying is,
but I can see them being in the finals.
Good luck with that. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't see it. I don't. I'm sorry. And this is where all the Cinderella dreams usually die around this time.
Well, I guess if you're basing it off of what happened to their girls yesterday.
I'm not even thinking about that. It's just the fact that the way things are seated in its history. Or I'm guessing too much an analytical type, but again, when you got these double-digit C's, and when they finally get to where they weren't supposed to be, and they all go and they're getting exposed.
Okay, but see,
every time.
See, this is the one thing that y'all fail to realize about these two double C teams that we talk about that they lost already. Guess what they didn't have? A real big man. DJ Burns is a real solidified big man. He's a real solidified post presence. Those other two teams didn't have a real post presence player. And he can draw you, and he can draw Edie away from the basket and put it on the ground. He can get that man in foul trouble and bring him away from the basket and put him in uncomfortable situations. Being that far outside of the basket, because all Edie does is protect the bucket. You're gonna have to come outside and challenge DJ Burns sometime. Or if you don't, he gonna kill you with that 15, 16-foot jump shot.
Yes, he will.
Or he'll mess you up with the six too.
And then if he pull you out there, now he can go back. Because he can put it on the ground and get to the bucket.
Or
he ain't a one-trick pony.
Or he can facilitate at the same time.
So why can't North Carolina State beat Purdue? He is the most important piece to beating Purdue.
Oh, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a real intense game. But here's another DJ. There's actually two DJs they got on the squad. The point guard. That's another one you got to watch.
Look, the most important DJ is the one that's in the post.
Yeah, but he's not the only one.
I got a nickname.
But my thing, okay, you can make your claim. That's his nickname. You can make your claim, but he's not the only person you got to worry about. You got to worry about the point guard too. Yeah, they actually got 2 point guards that can give people a lot of trouble. DJ Horn's another one. You got to put respect on this game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's been dropping dimes and doing damage all tournament long.
But
So
look,
it's gonna be good. It's scary good.
but see, the one thing that I didn't notice about Purdue, right? Every team that done face Purdue, they'll let Edie eat. They gonna let their center eat. It's nothing that you can do to stop them from eating. It's just been this important cast that just showed up. It's nothing that he has done that has been spectacular. It's the it's been the players around him that have been showing up in this tournament.
And that's what you need. You need these types of players.
But at the same time, I don't have them showing up against that North Carolina State squad because them boys are hungry. You don't win 5 games in 5 days and continue that and just continue to go on the run like that. They hungry, bro.
And what makes it so crazy,
It's scary when you got a team full of dogs that want to eat.
you got five. You won 5 games. You won more games in 1 week than the Wizards have won all season.
I'm trying to tell you, man. You don't want to see a real hungry team.
During this past week, where did the NC State go back home and train? Did they celebrate, or did
They just kept it moving.
They kept it moving. Okay, that's a good thing. That'll give me the edge to NC State because I feel like when VCU went, I think that's where they messed up. They came home and they threw a party and they threw a parade and everything. Just getting to the Final Four.
That man kept it moving. He kept that.
I think that's where VCU messed up. And that's where all the adrenaline. That's where everything of the adrenaline, their momentum, all that died. They went back. They went into the Final Four
and Mo Alley-Cox was their center
and couldn't even shoot.
Mo Alley-Cox was the center.
Mm-hmm.
What, 6'3"?
6'3", 6. He was a little bit taller than that.
What, 6'6"?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Who's George Mason center? Jesse Skeen or something?
No, that was Al.
That was VCU.
Okay,
Jamie Skeen. Yeah, he was our son, Jamie Skeen.
What? And he was like no more than 6'4", 6'5".
Nah, he was 6'8".
That dude was tall.
He was 6'8", 16.
So who was the? Oh, it was the boy named Kurtz that played for George Mason. That was their center when they went on their Cinderella run.
I couldn't even tell you that. I couldn't even tell you that.
We gonna have to research that.
I'm telling you, North Carolina solidified that post.
You know, George Mason had that dude. His name something Lewis. Was that?
Because they was looking at him to go to the NBA.
He tried to be a tight end or something in NFL.
Yeah.
Guy Lewis or something. I forget, but yeah, that was their center.
Yeah. I don't call what North Carolina State has done as a Cinderella story. They was a middle of the pack, real good team. Record-wise, look at their record. They was a good team. Record-wise, going into the ACC tournament. They had 20-some wins, but had like 14 losses. They had over 20 wins.
And they had to play all 5 games.
Yeah.
They had to run the gauntlet just to get in.
That's the same thing that the one national championship North Carolina State team did. They had to run the gauntlet, and they ran it. You can see, I could be crazy, but I got Coach V, Ghost, showing up.
If that comes out to be the case, I'm expecting a phone call.
You expecting a phone call?
I'm expecting a phone call. Call from Romar. I'll be like,
we could be looking at,
and I the first thing come out, yo, Kev, what did I tell you? I done.
But look at it. If you look at the situation, as far as they changing coaches and everything, same thing happened when they went on this run.
It's almost tempting to put food on the line like wings or something.
I'm trying to check.
I don't know.
I could be wrong, but I got a lot of Jimmy V vibes about them making it this far, and they could actually win it.
If they stick to the game plan like what has kept them going this long,
And what was the game plan? Keep feeding DJ.
hey, like I said, it's not just him in the post. He can dish it too.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
And that's the thing that people don't get. I mean, it's almost like he's like the national story right now.
But Edie is a one-trick pony though for Purdue. He can't do nothing but get money in the post. He can't take nobody that defend him outside and hit a shot.
And the crazy thing is, DJ Burns actually hit a 3-pointer at one point during the tournament.
Okay.
But
So
Mark, who your Final Four championship predictions is? The championship game.
I think it's going to be UConn.
Versus
They want it to be UConn and Purdue, but I mean, I want NC State, but it's going to probably end up. I think it's going to be UConn and Purdue with UConn going through them.
yep, that's. I'm going with the same. I'm going with the same thing too. UConn been dominant. Now, okay, imagine this. What did you think about that 30-0 run they put on Illinois? Mark, what's your take on that?
I thought they was playing against us. I mean, I've never seen nothing like that before.
Because
I have not ever seen anything like that before. I mean, the game was close at the half, and all of a sudden, I said, "Man, is this team going to score again in this game?" I ain't never seen nothing like that. 30-0 run.
the open of the second half.
Kevin, it wouldn't have been no worse if I was out there.
And it makes it so bad. Like, I mean, and I was messing over to one. I said, Illinois played like UVA, like they couldn't score. I'm sorry. I had to throw that one shade in there. But my homeboy told me, he's like, yeah, man, 30-0. Like, you know, you go in the kitchen, you fix something to eat. You come back like 15 minutes later, it was tied at 23 at halftime and went 53-23. Like, wait a minute.
That's pretty much what happened to me. I said, wait a minute, the TV, but something's wrong.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you'll be flipping channels watching something else, and you turn back like, hold up. Am I looking at something wrong? And I'm like, hold on. How did this happen? How did we get here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, they could have used us for and WB on the floor, and it would not have been any worse. It would not have been any worse. Hell, we might have got lucky and scored once. I mean,
And it probably came from either me or Omar or you.
yeah, I mean, it couldn't have gotten any worse. I mean, I've never seen nothing like that before. I mean, the coach, did he even call a timeout? I'm like, what is going on?
And that I think that's part of the problem because when the coaches let the players try to play through that run that they've been getting waxed on, and when that doesn't work and then they wait too long, the damage was already done. So I don't know. But I agree with you. I mean, UConn been running rush shot on everybody. But again, if you look, they start off slow sometimes. You know, the first 10 minutes is like, okay, this might get interesting. But at some point, they methodically, start, dissecting you. And they started opening up, the gaps getting wider and wider. And the last, how many games? There's been like 20 or more points almost every single time. It's just insane at the run that they're on. They almost say it can't be stopped. You always have to play a perfect game and shoot well from the outside to beat them. So, who do you got? Alabama, right? I think Alabama's playing them tonight. Yeah. So Alabama, I think they were shooting 40% from three. But I know UConn's heavily favored. I don't know what the line is,
So
Mel.
it'd be a shock if Alabama knocked them off.
Yeah, it would be.
yeah, All right, guys. It is the Studio W Sports page, and brought to you by J&J. And we're gonna switch gears. We're gonna go to the NBA real quick. I'm gonna give the floor to you guys, but we're gonna kick this NBA thing off talking about if the playoffs end today, because the playoffs about to end. It's about to get picked up there, and we're gonna start in the Eastern Conference. At the playoffs end today, we got the 4 seed and the 5 seed. The Orlando Magic will face off against the New York Knicks. Talk to me. What y'all
I'm going
got?
with the Knicks.
What's going on with the Knicks, right?
I would go with the Knicks in that series.
Julius Randle is
Julius Randle's out.
But the young boy that they got from Toronto, and that Villanova, the 3 Villanova players, it comes together. I got the Knicks at least getting to the second round of the playoffs if the playoffs started today. Playoffs started today. I got the Knicks going into the second round.
Yeah, I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks beating them.
They will get past the Orlando Magic.
I don't know. I mean, like Orlando has been a surprising story. Now, with OG, Jalen, and Julius Randle, they were 12-1.
See, but hold on. Think about it. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and DiVincenzo or whatever. That 3, that nucleus is starting to show how well they all mesh together. All of them in the last couple of weeks have had big games. And most of the games, they know how to win close games. I'm gonna just tell you that when it's a close game, I give the Knicks the advantage because they know how to win in clutch time, especially that group of Villanova players.
Well, that could be possible. All right. Now, what about the Pacers against the Cavs? 6 versus 3.
That's a toss up right there. That can go both ways.
Cavaliers. They got the 3. They got the 3rd seed.
Oh, they'll get knocked out.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you what.
I think that's a toss up right there. That's anybody can get that. I think the Cavs can win it. Then again, the Pacers could win it too.
I got Indiana winning it because of one thing and one thing only.
Halliburton.
I like Pascal Siakam.
Nope. It ain't got nothing to do with neither one.
And I like Miles Turner over there too.
Ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
Well, who you think it is?
Spider don't show up. Donovan Mitchell never shows up in the playoffs.
I
So
feel like
you- So you still riding that history again, huh?
It ain't history. It's a proven fact.
Well, I mean, all right. So do you think that he's going to redeem himself this year?
No.
So basically, he's a spider curse.
No, it's not a curse. He just doesn't show up in the big moments
That's
when it count the most. It ain't no curse. It's him as a player. He's a great regular season player, but he ain't prime time when it count.
I'm gonna go along with said. That. Oh man. I can go. No, wait. Okay. So I mean, ask me again in another week. By next week, ask me that. But that I agree with said. It can go either way. But I don't know what to tell you. I may lean on Indiana, and that's if all 3 are healthy, and I don't know the status of the situation is between Halliburton, Siakam, and Turner. If them 3 are on, yes, I can see Indiana exposing them. So yeah.
Well, I can tell you, I don't think Milwaukee's coming out of there anytime soon.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up because
They just lost to the Wizards the other night.
it's
They
really
lost to the Wizards.
Yeah,
and they lost to the
Oh,
Grizzlies.
God. Oh,
and the
my
Grizzlies
God.
all in the same week.
Whoever picked that, oh my God, whoever put them on DraftKings, oh, Washington to beat Milwaukee was Dame and Giannis playing.
I don't think
No, Dame didn't play.
Dame didn't play.
Yeah, but that ain't that shouldn't matter.
But
And
it's
they should beat them. They should beat them without Dame, but it's you're right. Oh
but
my
that's
God.
no excuse. You lose
A
to the
number
sorriest
two.
team in the league.
Were they like
That's-
a number 2 seed in the
Yeah,
Wizards?
but you know something? A lot of these higher seed teams are starting to lose. And it would lead me to believe somebody getting out of there early. You know, you start hitting the window late in the season, that's when the problem's going to come in. And Milwaukee's been hitting that window all year. You know, they blamed it on Adrian Griffin. They bring in Doc Rivers. Ain't nothing changed.
They actually just got worse.
They have. And see,
Yeah.
they were 30-13 when Adrian Griffin got fired. Now when Doc comes on, they were at 500 now. They were like 15-15 last time I looked. I mean, that right there is like, and you know, they were struggling getting to the All-Star break.
Well, you know what? The Dame Giannis connection never, to me, I never thought that was going to work. I never thought it would work. I'll be honest with you. Giannis wants the ball too much.
Dame wanted to.
And
Well,
Dame
Dame
wants
need.
it. Mhm.
Yeah.
Boston's a team to beat in the East. I mean, it's to me, it's Boston's a team to beat. You know, Indiana might make a nice little run. I like the Knicks story, but you know they got that dude Obi-Wan Kenobi or whatever his name is. This cat cannot stay healthy.
Yeah, they're a little banged up over there.
Yeah,
they banged up over there.
They are exciting to watch because I've seen them come back against Sacramento, and I mean they put it in. You know, DiVincenzo was playing good. Josh Hart. That'll get you maybe I don't know. You might beat the winner of a play-in tournament game or something, but you ain't riding too long with that. You're not riding.
All right, now what do y'all think about Joel Embiid? Now he just came back this week. They're currently number 8.
Oh, they gonna get up there.
I don't see them. I don't see them doing too much.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, this is methodical, man. I just don't think they're going to get that. I don't think they're going to create too much of a wave.
Started today.
Well,
Boston won. Milwaukee 8.
Well, no, actually, before you do that, you got to play.
Philadelphia the AC. Oh,
currently they are number 8.
Boston would go. If Boston and Philly play, that's a 7-game series in the first round.
Now, before you even get to that,
Boston not gonna sweep Philadelphia.
But you still got to play in tournament. You got a 7 versus 8 seed and a 9 seed versus 10 seed.
Well, 7 versus 8.
Yes.
Milwaukee will beat the 7 seed. I mean, Philadelphia beat the 7 seed. Face Boston. And take Boston to 7 in the first round.
Now,
7 games.
Right now, you got Miami at number 7, Philly number 8, Chicago number 9, and the Hawks at number 10.
Philly will beat Miami.
I don't think they beat Miami. That's the team you really don't want to have to play.
Yeah. Miami might sneak and get deep in the playoff.
But see, hold on. Philly can beat Miami. Miami still has a chance because Miami will face the loser of the 9 team.
Yeah, but you know what? Again, you know, Miami's that team. You don't want to play them in the playoffs, bro. I mean, you don't.
You definitely don't.
They got the coaching. I mean, they got that attitude. As long as they get in the playoffs, that's all they really. Once they get in the playoffs, then it's a problem. They ain't worried about finishing first. They ain't worried about finishing 10th. As long as they get in. As long as they get in.
And that's
the last 4 years they've been going to the finals. Like the last 6, they've been making good runs too.
Both Milwaukee and Philly in the chokehold.
So I mean, Miami is the one that really you got to watch out for. The team you really don't want to play because,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because if they win their play, if they started there, and if the Heat beat the Sixers, Miami got the number 7 seed. So they'll face they might face the Milwaukee Bucks, which actually happened last year around this time, and the Heat knocked them off in the first round. So that could be a rematch of the first round series. That could also
Yeah,
come into play.
I think Embiid got to really like ball out for them to beat the Miami Heat, man. They got to really ball out. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
Maxi got to ball out too. Like, I mean, it's
yeah,
gonna be a good matchup. I think it's gonna be a good matchup.
I think the pressure's more of Maxi because MB can't stay healthy for anything. Matter of fact,
Yeah, that's what
MB
I'm
was
saying.
out for 2.5 months.
Yeah, I know that's one, and he just now coming back.
You
So I
just came
mean,
back this week.
See, you get a team like Orlando that gets near. That's a young team that I don't even think they really realize uh, what being in the playoffs is all about.
Yeah,
You,
Orlando surprised me. I didn't think they was that high as they are now. And they got
well, I mean, they got a good young squad. You know,
they
they
got
got a
some
good
nice
young
players on
squad.
there. They got they got a nice little squad. It's like Chicago's in there, and I'm like, how's Chicago in the mix?
well, the thing about it is like they playing against they playing against the Hawks. Now let's say if the Bulls beat them, the Hawks are out. So they got to play the winner. No, wait a minute. They're playing the
Oh, the
loser of the
oh, the
7th.
Bulls are first round exit. Whoever they play,
Philadelphia coming out of the East.
No,
huh?
it's
Mark my words.
For the finals?
Boston's the lose.
Oh, for the finals?
Yep. Mark my words.
Yeah, I know you've been drinking.
Yeah.
You've been
He
drinking
had
too
one
much
too
on that
many.
one.
I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
drinking.
Yeah,
yeah. He
he
didn't
had
have
one
some of
too
that on. He
many.
didn't have some of that on.
He
Yeah,
had
too
one
much.
too
He
many this
didn't have that
morning.
on Premier.
He had one too many this
Yeah,
morning.
yeah,
Cause I
went too
don't
much
know.
Kool-Aid over
I
there.
don't know what you see in Philly,
Let me
but
ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this.
He didn't
'Cause
have some of that on Premier still there, huh?
I'm not gonna sit up here and go against playoff Roma over here.
oh my
Who
God!
in the
Please
East?
don't give him that now.
I am.
Oh yeah, I'm giving them all the fuel right now.
Oh
I'm
my
recharging
God!
his batteries right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
recharging
my
this man's
God!
batteries
Why?
right now.
Why?
Please no, man.
No.
Oh my
Who
God!
in the
Seriously?
East? Who in the East is stopping Joel Embiid?
Well,
Boston.
Joel, who's going to stop him? Hell, he will. He'll. Hey,
He's gonna stop himself.
The way he came back,
Hey, just think.
the way he came back.
Wonder if you get a healthy Joel Embiid throughout the playoffs. They're going
Good
to
luck with
battle.
that.
And Ty,
well, we seen that for the past 4 years, and he
And
really
it has
did.
not worked out at all.
Yeah, we seen that with James Harden not too long ago. It did.
okay, that's fair. But look at the East: Boston, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Orlando, New York, Indiana. Who has proven themselves? Let's just be honest.
Outside of Boston,
Giannis,
Even Boston. What has
Giannis,
Boston proven?
Giannis proved he can win something over there.
I don't trust the Bucks either.
Only one is proven is the Bucks, and we don't trust them right now.
I never trusted them from the
Hey,
beginning.
look, a lot of
Giannis
y'all
proving
call this
himself.
Boston.
Jimmy Butler proving he can get there to the finals.
He hasn't proven that he's won though.
Oh,
Jimmy,
oh no, he ain't won nothing. Giannis did though.
that's the point.
Giannis did.
Yeah, and we don't trust the Bucks.
I'm sorry.
I trust him more.
Yeah,
Than,
yeah,
I
yeah.
trust
Ever
him more
since
than
they lost-
WB. Hey, that's for you right there.
What?
That's,
With the breakfast.
yeah, because we had an epic party last night. I had to get Daddy on sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits from Bojangles this morning. Had to hook the CEO up for everything because it started off the rails already. We got one more get Daddy. He'll talk about some of the basketball, but yeah, man, who in the East is proving themselves? There is a chance he's not too far off by saying Philly.
I mean, at this point they could get lucky, but I think Boston comes out of the East.
Boston this
I
year.
think they come out.
They should.
Unless Boston really falls into the hole. But
No, I don't.
I don't see it either. I don't.
No,
I don't see it either. I
Boston
don't.
going to the finals this year, man.
I can see, Boston should. But
They should. I mean, they're up by what? Hell, 14 games now.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm thinking they gonna roll right through the playoffs. I mean,
they should.
They should, but of course, we've seen in the past that seedings don't mean anything. The regular season doesn't mean anything. I mean, baseball should tell you everything. It's the play and football. The
I mean,
playoffs.
Boston was there last year. They just, lost
They
to a
didn't. They
tough
couldn't
Miami
close the
team.
deal. That's
Yeah,
the
they
problem.
just that was the only thing. But they was there. You see what I'm saying? I mean, Philly, they just been, you know how they been. They been
Up and down.
they
Yeah.
get there and don't do nothing. Like, I mean, Joel Embiid, Harden, and then you gotta think about it. Jimmy Butler was over there with Philly. Ben Simmons, all them, they didn't do anything. That team didn't do nothing. I mean, I don't know. Philly just ain't. I don't know.
And I mean it's fair criticism. We ain't saying too far fetched. All I'm saying is Roma ain't too far fetched by saying they can go all the way either because they we all knew they was gonna have this huge drop off once Joel Embiid got hurt. We already knew they was gonna be there, but we already knew
Yeah.
who they were when he went out. Now he's back. He's refreshed. He got. I mean, I ain't saying he got a brand new set of legs, but his legs is healed enough to go out there
But
and log significant minutes and give you significant points.
imagine the drop off. They were in, I think, third place at the time when Joel got hurt. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they was number.
They were number
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
Dropped in the 2 months he was out. They dropped from 3rd to 8th. Now, are you saying, Mel, that the entire conference is suspect?
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. I mean, and it's a fair
He
point.
right. I give him that. The whole entire
Technically,
conference.
I
is
agree
right.
with you. I agree with
Yeah.
you. They should, but we're not 100% convinced, and that's fair.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. And you figure, okay.
All I'm saying is don't blame Roman's take on the alcohol.
Oh well. That's another story.
Don't blame it on the alcohol.
That's
all
another
right?
story.
I got you.
I don't want to get another weird phone call. Be like, hey kid, I tried to tell you. I'm like, I got to hear another 20-minute conversation.
Yeah, we as a whole gotta stop doing that. All that we on that. I tried to tell you, movement, man. We try. That's what the show is for. Yes, we know this. All right.
And look,
we cover all the pros and cons. Then we come back after. I told you so.
Whatever. Or I get tagged like, hey, didn't we just talk about? Yeah, we did. We just talked about this yesterday. But it's funny, and I will say this because I will keep it, and always whatever we talk about is always in my head, and I'm thinking, damn, Bill was right. I do be thinking it, and I'll be like, bro, yeah, you got me. That's
All right. While we on the subject, as I turn the microphone to my better half. And we're on the subject of tagging, folks. Is there any way we can scale back some of the tagging?
Oh, yes. Let's talk about that.
Oh no!
Kevin,
What?
I love you,
Oh Lord!
but every time you tag him, you tag me. And half the stuff I am not interested in. You realize that, right?
It's wrestling.
I don't care.
It's wrestling.
I don't care.
It's not for everybody.
It ain't all the time. I tag, and you had stopped. I was like, oh my goodness, he stopped.
Right.
He stopped. And I tagged you in one post, and it started all over again. I was like, oh God. For a while, the only thing that was on my page was you tagging me and something you were tagging him in. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, and really, that's when our timeline started looking alike.
Yeah.
So I can look at her timeline and check my posts. That's what.
And that's 95% of it's like something like wrestling related, if nothing else.
Yeah, but if you tag me, you don't have to tag her. We're gonna.
I mean, I never do
anyway.
it the same. I never do both at the same time.
Yeah, you did.
No, if it's one, that's it.
Hold on. I'm gonna look at my page right now.
We went a little bit off the rails. While we're doing that, no. After we get this out, we're going to the Western Conference, and Western Conference is a little bit more tricky, a little bit more dicier than the Eastern Conference. But the timeline thing it's like double or triple in our timeline, so it's kind of hard for us to scroll through things.
And the thing is, every time we are already on each other's page. Okay. So here's one where you said, would you feed her? Nia Jax, right?
Yeah, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax. Oh, no, that wasn't it. You didn't tag him.
See,
Okay. One.
Oh, look. And now you bringing up receipts now?
Yeah, we are petty.
Oh, that see. All right.
Here we go.
We are petty.
You did Kevin tag Sonya, and then you tagged him. Are you calling this shot too? Then on March 30th, you did the same
Oh
thing.
no! Now you bringing up dates? Really? Seriously? Oh, that's so.
Yeah, you lucky Roma ain't in here.
All right, now we're going to the Western Conference.
Yeah,
ahead.
he gets it. We get it.
Yeah, go ahead.
We still love you though, bro. We still appreciate it. We still appreciate it. But if you just tag me, don't tag.
Or if you tag me, don't tag him because we read each other's page anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so on to the Western Conference, where if the playoffs ended today, which means it's the reason why I'm going through the middle and packing out is because we are pretty much this is already etched in stone. This is not going to move. This is what's going to happen when the playoffs end today. Like I don't see the Sacramento. The Clippers and Dallas. They're locked in. They're going to be the 4 and the 5 seed. And they're going to face off with each other. So, Sid, who you got? The Los Angeles Clippers, who's the 4th seed, or the
Clippers.
5 seed is the
Clippers.
Dallas Mavericks.
That's it.
The Clippers.
Yeah, I got the Clippers.
I'm sorry, I got Dallas in this one. Why you got the Clippers, Sid?
I mean, I feel like if Paul George and Kawhi Leonard get the clicking, man, I feel like it could be the Clippers. I feel like the Clippers can take it. I don't know, man. I just feel like that. Like Kyrie and Luka. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think they can pull it off. Honestly, I think they're first round exit. I think they're first round exit, but I don't know. That's like a toss up too, because both of them been playing good though. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see Luka dropping 70, and they have another one of those memes where they sending somebody out to playoffs where they ain't scored as how much their whole team has in one quarter.
But the Clippers, man, I've been watching them. They got a squad. They got a squad that can win it all. You got Paul George, you got Kawhi Leonard, you got Russell Westbrook, and you got James Harden.
That's a tough squad, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got big man with it too. Oh my God. Like, man, if they get the playing and clicking and all of that, they could be tough.
They got the Eastern Conference on their squad, bro. Everybody you just named, all those guys got something to prove. They couldn't do it on their own. Now they gotta come together and do it. Each last one of them, Paul George, been around the league, still ain't got it done. Now he's with the Clippers. Kawhi the only one that's cool. Only one he won. He won in San Antonio, won in Toronto. So everybody looking towards him and try to get trying to see if he can lead them back to the promised land. But then you got James Harden and Russell Westbrook, and these guys all balling.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man.
But something about them, man, it's just like
it's suspect.
Something can and will go wrong with them, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. They get a little suspect. They do get a little suspect, kid.
Something can and will go wrong with them always, bro.
It's either PlayStation P might show up again, or James Harden's gonna have another no show.
Either we got play off P or play awful P. One of the two, bro.
Yeah.
It just seems like he jinxed himself with that. But maybe since Dame is in the Eastern Conference now, maybe they can get past that.
That wouldn't make any difference. I think it's the culture.
You think it's the culture? You got the Clippers.
You got all this talent, but it's something. I don't know if it's a curse or something else is going to go wrong. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah,
is Westbrook still out?
No, he back.
Oh, he's back now. Okay.
He back. Yeah, he back. That's what I'm saying. Like, Westbrook back. Harden, that's and Kyrie and Luka is a tough matchup too, because they like pretty much unstoppable on that offensive end.
Well, also you got other people behind you now. You got PJ Washington. You came from Charlotte. Oh, he been showing out lately.
Yeah. I seen he had a big game.
Matter of fact, because Luka didn't even play last night, and they beat Golden State by 2.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, Golden State ain't really looking too good. They
I know. Well, yeah, but because the Golden State beat Dallas early in the week. That was a makeup game from January. But like I said, Dallas kick they might mess around and actually, you know, no, Dallas
Nah.
number 5 right
now
now.
we 4 and 5 seed. Clippers against the Mavericks. Oh, you got the Clippers too.
I'm going with Dallas.
I got me and Kev going with that. Hey,
I'm
Dad, who you got? Clippers. Who you got? The Clippers against the Mavericks in the playoffs.
4 versus 5.
Take your time. We off the rails right now. So
I don't trust Paul George. They pretty much the same team. I'm going with
yeah.
Dallas.
There you go. See?
Identical teams. But
Look.
I will say, the one X factor will be the way Russell plays coming off the bench.
mm-hmm.
If he play well off the bench, yeah, the Clippers gonna beat the Mavericks because of his play being the 6th man.
So you think so?
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, I pay money to see this matchup
Definitely will be the X factor in that.
because
Yeah, he definitely. I go with that one.
I got a hard time. I guess got a hard time believing Luka's going out the first round.
But who you got coming off the bench that's gonna check Russell for that if Kyrie ain't in the game?
That's a good question. Who would need to?
You ain't gonna. And then one of the things outside of Luka and Kyrie, the infant player Tim Hardaway Jr.
Do any of them?
If he off.
Who is going to stop those two once they get going? Who's stopping Kyrie once he gets going? Who's stopping Luka once they get going? They can both carry the team to a victory.
I got Kawhi. This is the thing. I got Kawhi and Paul George slowing Luka up.
Hardaway Jr. has to play his best ball.
Yeah.
And he hasn't done it because he's been iffy all year.
But we've seen Luka go off all year.
You see Luka go off for all his whole career.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
And you just made our point.
It ain't manifested nothing yet. But once the conference finals.
Yeah, we talking about the first round.
We on first round.
He's getting past the first round.
Let's see.
Now it's getting past the first round.
I can say that they can't, and I'm the reason that I say that they're losing the first round. Because guess what? At the end of the day,
What?
it ain't no Mark Cuban no more.
Ain't no Mark Cuban no more. That might be a time for celebration or something, man.
And Dallas, I don't know, man.
Oh, the team what? At the beginning of this season type thing.
How much you get for it?
He got a couple of billion.
I'm not surprised. But see, you know what the problem
But
with
he
the
got a
Clippers?
little bit of stake left, but he sold the majority. He sold the majority of his ownership of his shares in the club to somebody else. But it ain't nothing on him. It don't fall on his back no more.
It don't. You're right. Hey, Mark.
Yes, sir.
We in the we in the Western Conference now. We talking the Los Angeles Clippers against the Dallas Mavericks. Who you got?
That's tough. I would say the Clippers should be favored, but Luka's been putting it up. Him and Kyrie been doing it, but I'm going to go with the Clippers. If everybody's playing, to be honest, if everybody is playing and they're playing at their highest level, the Clippers actually could be the team to come out of the West.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because they got a squad over there.
I mean, they could be the team that comes out of the West.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're deep. The Clippers wins that series. If Clippers don't win that series, this will be Ty Lue's last year there. I can tell you that now.
Oh yeah.
Lose last year?
So you saying all the pressure is on him?
I ain't saying the pressure's on him, but I think he's gone. I think I think what ends up happening is he's taking them as far as they can go. If they can't win with this squad they got here, there's nowhere else for them to go except that new arena they built. I mean, there's nowhere else. What else can he possibly do? I mean,
With that team he got, oh my God.
And this is on paper the best talent that they had in history.
yeah. I mean, and it's not him per se. I mean, no, they're equipped to win. They're equipped. That is the team to me that is equipped to beat Denver.
Yeah. If anybody gonna beat them and give them a good matchup, I think it's the Clippers.
Okay. All
What's
right.
the next matchup?
Next matchup, we got OKC against the Phoenix Suns.
They too young right now.
But you know what? Again,
They tough.
OKC.
I'm going with OKC to be honest with you.
That young core hungry.
Some ain't right with
And
Phoenix.
can't nobody stop SA.
Yeah.
He
Phoenix do look good.
crazy all year.
Not Phoenix. OKC do look good. They look great right now.
SA approving. He's proving them.
They're gettable, but I don't think Phoenix ain't got it together. Man. Something's off.
Phoenix.
If the
been done
chemistry,
since
the
they
chemistry
run-
been way off.
Since they run to the finals that year, that was it for right now.
And I mean, and you still can't get all three of them together.
You're too overloaded with ball hawks because every one of them, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker, they all need the ball.
And all three have not been on the floor together that much.
Dominant players.
Yeah, so something's just not gelling right with them. So I can't. Like I said, I mean OKC is gettable. I mean you just got to be physical with them. But Phoenix ain't a physical squad, and I just don't see. I don't see them getting past it. Plus, they got is Chet Holmgren. I mean, do they have anybody that can check that dude?
Wemby?
No, Chet Holmgren.
No, I know, but I'm saying, well,
Phoenix.
Oh,
We talking about
no,
Phoenix.
No, they do, but they don't play them enough. It's one person that can get Chet Holmgren problems.
What, Mo Bamba?
Bobo.
really?
Yes.
Yeah, they got
He's
he's
real talented. Don't question his talent. Do not.
He just don't get enough minutes. I feel like he don't get enough minutes.
Maybe I'm missing something. I'm not saying he good, but I guess they ain't really covered him.
Really, real talk. He does everything that Chet Holmgren and Wemby does. He can put it on the floor. He can shoot the three. He does everything that they do. He just doesn't get the time. All three of them are the same player.
That's interesting. Because like I said, something's off with Phoenix. Something's just not right with them.
All three of them, Bobo, Victor Wembanyama, and Chet Holmgren, all three of them possess the same talents.
I feel like that's a toss-up series. Because that could go either way, depending on how
He's not Bobo in that
if
series with Phoenix and OKC. Phoenix wins that series because of Bobo.
I feel like if KD and Devin Booker and Bradley Beal and they get to clicking, they can win that series. I feel like OKC really relying on SGA.
If you bring Bobo in as your starting five, you get that means Chet ain't protecting the rim no more because Bobo gonna pull him out because he can shoot. He can shoot the three, and he can hurt you if he put the ball on the ground. So that means.
Oh, I give you that. I already know Bobo.
I'm just saying, like in that series, if you start Bobo against Chet Holmgren, you have no rim protector. You have no rim protection because now you can play a spread offense. Because everybody on Phoenix team can shoot the ball, can shoot the three.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't.
That
That's
means you X out the rim protection when you put Bol in the game. Because you draw out Chet Holmgren from out the paint.
I feel like that's gonna come down to how well SGA play and how good Devin Booker and Bradley Beal play.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the only problem with Phoenix, I see is you got Devin Booker playing out of position, playing the one.
You don't have a point guard.
Yeah, and you rely on Devin Booker to be your one all year long.
That's the problem. They outside of Chris Paul, who's hurt, they don't have a point guard.
Yeah.
Now Chris Paul with Golden State.
Yeah, but we know that. But
Yeah,
I'm just
Chris Paul
saying they
down.
didn't have a point guard once they let Chris Paul go.
Oh yeah.
And then they let the backup point guard go too.
Yep.
Who was that? Cameron Payne.
Yeah, they let him go to what he signed with the Spurs or somebody.
He signed. I think he went to either Philly. I think he went to Philly or Cameron Payne might be. I don't know. He might be with the Clippers. I don't know.
In Phoenix situation, it shows you how important the point guard is.
Yeah, I definitely see what y'all saying. I mean, it's like I say that's a toss up. I can't really call that. Like OKC balling, Phoenix. I don't like y'all said they look a little suspect, but
I mean they doing better than what I thought they was gonna do.
So that's because it's like I mean I feel like outside of SGA, who really going? I mean, who is your guy outside of SGA?
Chet Holmgren balls, bro. Chet ain't no joke. Chet balls.
Chet, okay. I feel like he ain't proven yet. We don't know what he gonna do in the playoffs when it comes.
Well, this really actually his first year.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what? He's actually just.
I can say that he's proven.
I think he's. I mean, you know,
He's proven.
He's okay. He's solid. I mean,
and there's inconsistencies. When he might get you 20 tonight, then tomorrow only give you 7. You know,
that's what I'm saying. I can't say
But
Chet is
with OKC, they don't rely on him like they rely on SA.
yeah, but here's the
That's what I'm
problem.
saying. So that's what I'm saying. Outside of SGA, who is your guy? I mean,
Well,
are we saying
here's the
Chet
problem.
Holmgren?
Yeah, I mean, here's the problem with OKC, and this is my opinion. They should have went out and got an Andre Drummond or something to play for a center position. Because they have no rim. I mean, they have no defensive wise. They have no. I mean, there's nothing to fear. You know, I mean, they're a running gun team. I mean, it is what it is. I like OKC. I just think there's going to be inconsistencies there. You know, Chet Holmgren, like you said, he's having a decent year. The kid's actually lived up to a little bit of the hype, but he'll get you, like I said, he'll get you 20 tonight. Then tomorrow he only got 9. You know, Lou Dort has been inconsistent. You know, the only person that's been consistent has been my man
SGA.
and the other brother that Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams, yeah, them the only
Jalen
two.
Williams, he's only 4. It's just Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, and a bunch of guards.
And I mean, they have nobody for rebounding.
I'm talking about
no rim stopper, nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. So you going into the playoffs with your big as being Chet Holmgren. That's your big.
They'll get exposed.
Chet Holmgren.
Well, you'll be out of there real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your best big is Chet Holmgren. Oh man,
you gonna get
That's why I
exposed
say
quick.
Phoenix will win it because like Phoenix can. So if you look at it, KD they are 4. Bradley can be there 3 at any time.
Yeah, but here's the problem. When is he going to play? I mean, Bradley Beal plays every other week.
All right, but just think about it. Say that Phoenix come up with a starting lineup in that matchup in the playoffs where they got somebody that's playing point guard. They moved Devin Booker back to the 2. Bradley Beal playing the 3, KD at the 4, and Bol at the 5. They gonna kill them people.
Well, here's the thing. They ain't going to consistently let Bol play. That's part of the problem. No, I'm saying he should, but they ain't.
In that series, if they played him like that.
Oh, I mean, it would create a problem. They would probably beat OKC, to be honest with you. Like I said, they,
Section.
they, they got Nurkic. They got a guy in the middle that can rebound. Phoenix can win that series. I mean, like I said, OKC's problem is they have no big man.
Yeah, that's why I think Phoenix can win that. Phoenix can win that, man. Nurkic is, Nurkic ain't,
But Nurkic ain't gonna draw Chet Holmgren away from the basket like Bol would.
Yeah, but here's the problem. On the back end of that, Chet Holmgren ain't gonna get in there and rebound with Nurkic too.
No, he not.
So I mean,
but Bol Bol go in that bitch and rebound. Excuse me.
And Nurkic. I mean, he gonna go in there and bang Chet Holmgren up. I mean, he can't do nothing with Nurkic in the post.
No, that you know what? Again, I think they messed up at the trade deadline. You get some type of center, man. I mean,
yeah, somebody. Dwight Howard would have been.
Anything. I mean, I'm being serious. At least he would have got you some rebounds. I mean, JaVale McGee, go get somebody.
Just a big body over there. Because Chet Holmgren is not it. Not yet.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Golden State don't use him no more. They may have been able to get like a Kevon Looney, anything that would have got you.
Yeah,
something.
I don't even think Chet is a real 5, honestly. I think he's
no, he's a 3.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's not no real 5. I wouldn't.
So Victor a real 5?
Who?
They the same player.
Well, no, Victor ain't no 5. He's 7'5", but he ain't no 5.
He a 4. I say he a 4.
You know, it's sad, but if you think about it, if you look back. See, this is how Ralph Sampson should have been used when he came out of UVA. You know, he wasn't no center. I mean, Ralph could do it all. But the game made it, you know, back then they made him play out of position. With Wemby, yeah, he might be a 5 on defense, but that dude ain't no 5. He's a 3. I mean,
Yeah, offensively, he's a stretch 3.
Yeah. So, like I said, Phoenix, that's going to be OKC's problem, their Achilles heel. They have no big man. You know, you still got to have somebody that can protect the rim, that can rebound. You know, they have none of that. And you get into playing teams like the Clippers. They got that dude Zubac. You know, they got men that can come off the bench. Plumlee. You go to Denver. You got Jokic. You got Aaron Gordon. I mean, those some big dudes, man. You go to Sacramento. You go to Sacramento. You got to deal with Sabonis. There's no remedy for that. I mean, they have no answer for it.
I feel like OKC got to play their best basketball to really make it like far. Like they got to really be balling for them to beat Phoenix. I mean, even if they get past Phoenix, I don't got them going no more. I think they done. They done.
If they get past Phoenix, they don't get out of the second round.
Well, I don't think they'll beat Phoenix, to be honest with you. If Phoenix is playing the way they're supposed to play, but again, somebody ain't going to show up, so the OKC probably will win that first round, win that series.
I got it 4-2 Phoenix. That's just me.
Yeah, who they'll win?
Let's get to them yet. We ain't got to them yet. All right, let's talk about the 7 and the 2 matchup. The Denver Nuggets against the New Orleans Pelicans.
What about it? That's over with.
That's a sweep.
I don't got to be in a sweep though. I don't got to.
No, I mean they'll win a game, maybe 2.
Sweep in my ass.
Oh Lord.
Nah, not a sweep. I don't know. New Orleans Pelicans is not a bad team.
I ain't saying that they are a bad team, but pull out the broom.
Now they
I don't know.
No, I ain't pulling out the broom. They'll win a game. They'll get a game at home. They're going to at least win one at home.
It'll be like maybe 4-2. I'll give them 2 wins.
Don't bet against playoff Roma.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a wrench in real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna throw a wrench in real quick. We already writing off the Pelicans. Now there's a chance that that's the 7th seed. So there's a chance that the Sacramento Kings could be going up against the Denver Nuggets.
It ain't gonna matter.
Be a sweep. Pull out the broom.
No,
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be
No.
a sweep.
No, I don't think they're going. Neither one of those teams will get swept. I mean,
They not getting swept.
I'll give them at
Sacramento-
least one.
Sacramento is tough. I feel like they can at least win at least 2 games. And the Pelicans, because the Pelicans, you gotta think about it. The
Man,
Pelicans
what
got
you
beat.
smoking, man? You better stop smoking them hookahs.
well, I tell you what,
No,
if Sacramento is getting at least 2 games out of that series.
Oh, y'all both smoking.
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no. Sacramento.
I'm gonna give them
Pelicans
one.
can-
But I'm giving them
Cam
something.
smoking the hookah with y'all.
They can win at least 2. I say 2
Stop
games, both
smoking
teams.
hookahs, y'all.
Yeah.
Stop smoking.
Nah, they.
You ain't giving them. You ain't giving them.
I don't see any sweeps. Not in the
No,
West.
I don't see no sweep. Now, I mean, the Pelicans, you got to think about it. They don't got, I mean, they got Zion, they got Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum
Bring
over
out
there.
the broom. Bring out the broom.
Denver's gonna sweep. All right, so we're gonna tie all this in because these next Minnesota Timberwolves is the 1 seed, but they gonna have to go up against someone who's in the play-in. So that ties in the 7. That ties in the 7 through the 10 seed. Now New Orleans number 7, the Kings is number 8, the Los Angeles Lakers number 9, and the Golden State Warriors is at 10. So
Play 10.
No,
9 play 10.
9 plays 10. The loser of that game is out.
Well, LA ain't gonna make it to the playoffs.
Well, the loser of the 9-10 seed is out.
LA is not gonna
So that means the winner of the 9-10
the Lakers are
seed.
not gonna be in the playoffs. The Golden State Warriors will be playing them in the
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. So the winner of the 9-10 seed plays the loser of the 7-8 seed. And whoever
You say the winner of the 9-10s.
Yeah, the way they got this all set up is confusing.
It's confusing.
So the winner of the 9-10 game plays the winner of the 7-8 game.
No, they play the loser of the 7-8 game.
The winner of the 7-8 game is
Gets the 7 seed. The winner of the 7-8 game gets the 7 seed.
Okay, and the winner of the
So the winner of the say
8 and 9.
the 8 and 9 gets the
plays
8
the
seed.
loser of the 7 and 8 for that 8th spot.
Exactly.
So Golden State gonna get the 8th spot, and they
So
play Minnesota,
in
and
other
that
words,
series gonna go
so
6
basically
games.
to get the number 8 seed, you got to win. If you're on the 9-10 line, you got to win both games.
Well, put it like that. Golden
You
State
gotta
will-
win both
Golden
games,
State
period.
will win both of those games and lose in 6 games to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Is Cat back?
I'm telling you now, Minnesota might be out of there earlier than everybody thinks. Because I mean, I love Anthony Edwards, but
Minnesota getting past whoever they play in the first round.
I believe if they play either Golden State or the Lakers, I'm gonna be honest with you, I believe they would lose.
No.
Who you talking about losing?
Nobody has an answer for Anthony Edwards right now.
Yeah, but he can't do it by himself.
No, he can't never do it back. Now with no Rudy Gobert, he need Cat over there. If Cat there, I give him a chance. If Cat not coming back, they done.
They
Like
done.
he said, they might be
they
a
done.
first round exit. If Cat not there, they done. He can't do it with no Rudy Gobert. That's all they got.
I honestly
Rudy
think
Gobert.
Minnesota's gonna be out of there early.
Minnesota is going to the second round of the playoffs.
Nah.
Nah, not without Cat. If Cat don't come back, they done. I'm telling you that.
I'm telling you now, if all they got is, which I mean, Anthony Edwards, the man, but he can't win by himself.
Playoffs, mark my words. I'll take my thank yous later.
Well, you looking at it thinking Karl Anthony Towns gonna be there.
No, I mean, even if Karl Anthony Towns is not there, they're going to the second round.
Now, Robot
has
been on the Anthony Edwards hype train for all season long.
And I get it because the brother's bad.
He's been balling.
Since last year. He's been on the Anthony Edwards hype.
No. I mean, the dude has been balling, but
Anthony Edwards hype train.
But here's the thing. Minnesota, there's no, and this is just the way it is. There's no way they get very far in the playoffs if it's just him.
Yeah, not without Cat.
So Western Conference Finals with just KG.
Huh?
Yeah, but look how long ago that was.
But still, it was just KG, wasn't it?
KG had some ballers on that squad.
He
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
team.
yeah.
man,
It
Joe
wasn't
had some
just no
great
KG.
Ain't no
It
way in
wasn't
hell
just
you gonna have
no
one person
KG.
by themselves.
Yeah,
Hey,
it wasn't no just no
he had
KG.
ballers on. He had ballers on that squad. He had Latrell Sprewell, Sam Cassell. I mean,
Wally Zerbiak. They
yeah,
had Wally
Zerbiak.
Zerbiak.
Yeah, they had Wally Zerbiak. No, he had some ballers on that.
A whole squad.
You don't make it there with those names unless
Yeah,
you
you
know
do.
who KG.
Yeah, at that time.
But you gotta have ballers with you.
So if KG your focal point, you made it to the Western Conference Finals off of one person back.
No,
Oh,
that team was loaded.
what the hell you doing, man?
Come
on.
drinking
It's
too
supporting
much.
cash for KG.
You gotta have people with you.
Yeah, you do, man.
You acting like KG playing by himself.
Supporting cash to get to the second round.
No. Who does he? Ramon, I get what you're saying, bro, but who does he have to go with him?
I mean, you don't need nobody to show up.
Well, then okay. Well, I tell you what. Then
Y'all have been tricking again, man.
no, but you know, well, I tell you what. Don't buy too many. I put it to you like this: they won't make it out the first round.
Mark my words, they going to the second.
Hey, I come there next month, Romar. I buy you whatever you want to drink, bro.
Okay.
They will not make. They will not make it.
Because they're gonna get out the second round. They're gonna get out the first round of the playoffs.
No, they ain't.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't.
If they make it out
Now
the
we know
second round of the playoffs, you come to WD, you come to the studio and we're gonna record you give me 50 push-ups.
Nah, that part probably ain't happening. But now hold on. Now, if they get Karl Anthony Towns, then yes, the chance is there. But if it's just him,
he's still getting on the first round of the playoffs.
But be honest, who does he? Who does he? What supporting cast would he have with him?
Hey, Michael Jordan they had one when he got out the first round against Cleveland.
Yeah, but Cleveland was retarded. I mean, that's all that was.
Cleveland had a squad though.
Exactly. So how do you collapse there?
His second best player name was Tom Sellers.
No, when he had that squad, he still had Scotty and Horace Grant. He had Horace Grant.
You still got John Paxson. You still had him
the first year that he beat that he got past Cleveland.
Yeah, he was loaded. They had Scotty, Horace Grant. He had a squad. Yeah. He was loaded.
The first time that they beat Cleveland to get in the second round of the playoffs.
When he hit that jumper on Elo.
Yeah, was
that's he had Scotty. They had Horace Grant. They had Bill Cartwright. I mean, he had a squad.
Yeah, one Paxson there too.
Yeah, they had John Paxson.
Yeah, I thought so.
Was that Scottie Pippen's rookie season?
No, that was like his second year in the league.
Because he beat Cleveland without Scotty the year.
Nah, they never got. Remember, he couldn't get past. His problem was they couldn't get past Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, because they always
bullied them around.
They always seem to beat Detroit in the second round.
But no, when they beat Cleveland, that was when they beat Cleveland that particular year, that was to go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Boston, his problem was Boston before it was Detroit.
Yeah, it was the Eastern Conference Finals. When he hit that jumper there, that's when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals and finally beat Detroit.
Okay.
Look, I can tell you now, Ant Edwards ain't going too far.
No, and you want to know something? Again, that's a bad dude. But him and Mike Conley ain't enough.
Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, and then Mike Conley ain't it. Mike Conley ain't one of them it dudes like, oh, he can go off.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? A Kyle Anderson? I mean, man, no.
You got a bunch of B-roll players.
Y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
Do what y'all believe. When I'm right, I'm gonna be right.
No,
for the most part.
Don't. Hey, look. As you said, there are going to be receipts.
Don't none of y'all talking about Romar. You was right.
No, you gonna say, "Oh no, Sid, you was right," and
all I'm saying is I was wrong.
Now you were like,
I wanted to call it.
I done took and told you.
I'm not gonna come to you.
Hey, look.
Sid, you was right. I was wrong.
if Ant was go out first round, I am the battery park legend. Can you
No,
call me
you're
that?
not.
If
You just
Ant would
make
go
it a
out
better
first
confusion
round,
than
I'm
I did.
battery
I
park
mean,
legend.
there's nobody battery park legend because I am the only one of its kind.
So why we can't make that bet then? Why you won't make that bet?
I am him, and you want to be him.
Oh my God, man. Whatever.
Leave it at that. I am him, and you want to be him. That should be.
I don't even blame Romar.
I want to be him.
I blame WB for giving him the drinks this morning.
Oh man.
WB ain't got
Well,
nothing to do with this.
again, we're not blaming Romar's takes on the alcohol. Okay, we're not doing that today. Even though he hasn't stopped since last night, but that's neither here nor there.
He ain't stopped since last month.
This is not. We're not blaming this on the alcohol because I kind of agree with Mo,
That's been going on since the first of March.
especially with these Timberwolves. So special because they ain't have Carl Anthony Towns all season long.
And
they still number one seed. So they got something
right now.
They just lost Carl Anthony Towns. Then the Minnesota was
Carl
up by a
Anthony
lot.
Towns hasn't played the whole season. He done
What's
been.
that?
This ain't the
He
whole.
been out
This
for a
ain't the
minute,
first
bro.
time that he done been out.
He lost a lot. He lost a lot of time this year. It has been him.
And they done won games where it have been both of them out. Gobert and Carl Anthony Towns.
I can tell you now what Carl Anthony Towns.
Don't keep playing with that boy. Don't keep playing with that man child like that.
Man child.
Yeah.
So we got bets on this joint and everything, bro. So guys, we 10:53. Hey, Dad, you never gave us your take.
On who? I didn't tell you yes about the Clippers.
Yeah,
all right. Well, go ahead. Let him have his turn.
The Western Conference.
Let him have his turn.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Okay, because after the Clippers and Dallas, we kind of just watched. Well, we did. We kind of OKC and Phoenix.
Give me OKC.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. OKC.
Give me OKC.
And then we went to the Denver and the Pelicans.
Man, Cat played 60 games this season. That's crazy.
Boy, that's a touchy one there. Because you really can't sleep on the Pelicans.
No.
You can't. But Denver.
But we sleeping on the Pelicans. I'm sleeping on the Pelicans. I'm not gonna lie to you, Dad. I'm sleeping. I'm snoring.
He swears up and down is gonna be a sweep. I don't see a sweep.
They ain't gonna win a game against them.
Oh my God! No, that ain't true.
Oh no, I got to go with Denver then, man. Because I tell you what, Joker is win a game. If not, okay, out of the top 3 players in the league, the Joker's up there. Joker, unstoppable.
You got to. You got to give.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's no debate on that.
Yeah.
No, the bigger debate is how many games the opposition is going to win. Romar, he swears up and down he's not going to win nothing. So now, how many games do you think the Pelicans are going to take?
Maybe 2.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe 2.
Okay, I agree with you.
They're going to win a 1.
I'll give them 2.
They're not going to give them 2. Okay, well, you going to apologize when they do. The only thing that they're going to do is get a chance to see their fans play. Let their fans see them lose 2 games at home in New Orleans. I don't think they're going to get swept. I don't think they're going to get swept. Bring out the broom. I don't think they're going to get swept. I don't think so. I'm
gonna buy you.
I'm gonna buy all y'all T-shirts with a broom on.
I'm gonna buy you the broom, Romar.
Yeah,
I go across the street.
When I got one at home.
Well, I'll buy you an extra one.
I'm gonna buy you one.
I'll buy you one from Family Dollar, right across the street.
Okay, I tell you what. Let's put it. Okay. You lose this bet, you're going to rehab.
Oh Lord.
Whoa.
I'm gonna rehab.
I like that bet. I like that bet.
Send me to rehab so I can rehab your rehab.
There's a lot of stake here now. The stakes have been raised.
Whoa.
I'm gonna rehab the rehab.
Hey, crack that window, but it's getting a little warm in here. Getting a little stuffy up in here.
I got an answer for everything. Yeah, I know you do. May not be the right answer. But yeah, you got one. He's in rehab, questioning why they in rehab.
You gonna get kicked out.
You gonna send me? I'm gonna slide me a coat off of rehab.
Oh Lord Jesus. Who else we got, Bill? What else we got?
Oh, and then we're going on to the top seed, Minnesota Timberwolves, and wherever they face off in the play, and whether the Sacramento Kings, Los Angeles Lakers, Golden State Warriors. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go with Minnesota. Hate to say it, but
but this is where the heck
strong.
it's not so far fetched. And they're saying it's not so far fetched that Minnesota might not survive this first round.
All right, and who's playing OKC?
Phoenix.
Woo! OKC gonna take it. I believe that.
I got Phoenix in that.
You got Phoenix in that? You're gonna lose that one too.
Man.
Yeah, you're gonna lose that one too.
I'm gonna go with
But see,
OKC.
Phoenix is inconsistent this year.
And that's the problem. They're more suspect than OKC.
That's exactly right. OKC been more consistent. Roma, check this out. OKC been more consistent. I ain't eating nothing. No, but check it out.
You gonna eat that sausage biscuit I got for you?
Oh, yeah, that's a different story. Oh, no, OKC has been consistent. But Phoenix, I love KD.
How OKC been consistent?
Inconsistent.
Phoenix?
No, Phoenix.
They both inconsistent teams.
That's what I'm saying.
OKC was the number 2 seed that won half of the season, and then they can drop.
But where's Phoenix right now?
Number 6.
And where's OKC?
Number 3.
All right. I think there's a big difference there, Omar.
Look,
They dropped one. Come on, bro.
Well, see, like I
Okay,
said,
OKC ain't dropped, man.
when it comes to the playoffs, anything,
I don't believe
forget
it.
the seedings.
Phoenix
They
don't
have-
beat them because of playoff experience and other things. I'm trying to tell you.
No.
Phoenix got that one monkey wrench that can help.
But see, OKC is one of those teams, they aren't afraid of anybody.
No, they not. They definitely be balling. They got a ball.
They're not afraid of anybody.
Nobody's scared of nobody in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what. I
They
think
better be scared of Denver.
I really do. Look at, and then you know what? You got two dead weights or inconsistencies. That's James Harden, and I do not trust that other boy, Paul George. I mean, he's streaky. If he's on, he's on. But I can't trust him. So I don't think the Clippers going far at all anyway. They might get out. I mean, that's not a hard thing to call. Who they playing in the first round?
Dallas.
Woo! No. I think they. I don't think they gonna get out the first round. Then they playing Dallas. No, I don't believe that. Give me Dallas.
So you got the Mavericks.
I got the Mavericks. All right.
Man, you should have.
Oh, who's next?
Man, you need to slide. Man, you gonna have to go slide. You gonna have to slide the score in this.
Okay. What's next, Bill?
Oh, that was. I mean,
I think that covers it, isn't it?
that covers everything.
That covers that.
You
Okay.
had Minnesota Timberwolves, you had Denver Nuggets, OKC.
Yeah, I think we covered the West.
That's the West.
Okay. How about the Eastern Conference? We talked about that.
Yeah, you want to go back to?
Go ahead, let him
Yeah.
go
Let me
ahead.
go ahead and put my 2 cents worth in the East.
Let him chime in.
Okay.
Ooh.
Orlando and New York. The Magic
Oh boy.
against the
See, the problem with New York. Ah, boy, oh boy.
Don't talk about me.
Cut.
Go ahead, Pat.
Give me Orlando.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
All right.
The Magic, yeah.
Why the man?
Well, look at how they've been playing all year. Like huh?
Just like New York.
Well, guess what? See the thing about it, Julius Randle, he's out on season in. No, he had season ending surgery, right?
Yep.
And I think they need him.
That's why they got OG.
Well, they still bad.
Has he been hurt too?
And don't bet against them 3 Villanova Wildcats.
Yeah.
Don't bet. Don't.
All right, who's next?
Or the next matchup is the Indiana Pacers against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Cleveland's been slipping lately.
Give me Indiana. I don't think I put my 2 cents on that one.
Ah, boy, oh boy. What's the record? Okay, what's their record?
It's a toss up.
Indiana,
4-5. It's like
Cleveland is a 3 seed. Indiana is a 6 seed.
And the Cavaliers are suspect.
You know what?
How many games separate them?
I'm gonna take Cleveland. I'm gonna take
Like 2.5.
Cleveland. I'm gonna still gonna take Cleveland.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
well,
My
you
only-
won't. It's
This is my
my
thing,
choice.
Dad. This is my thing, Dad. Cleveland.
Well, you're a bigger one. Now move on.
I got burnt by Cleveland in the past. But I got burnt by Cleveland in the
Like,
past.
the last couple years.
And you're number
I've been high on them and they've been letting me down.
Well, you know what? If you notice, Cleveland just started slipping since Donovan Mitchell came back. And they actually played. To me, they played better without him.
No, I think I think he's a problem.
He don't do nothing. He's no play. He no show up.
No, he's the
He
reason
don't
why.
show up in the playoffs at all.
I think he
Well,
is
that's-
a
He's a
problem.
great regular season.
Well, that's all right.
player, not a playoff.
No, well, he's gonna change that this year. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Donovan Mitchell's the problem.
Well,
Utah was
Thank
better.
you. Thank you, Mark.
Utah was better when they sent them to Cleveland and got the better player in Colin Sexton.
where's hold on.
And where's Utah now?
That's my point.
Don't matter. They still got
It does matter. They are they in better player?
He dropped 7 and did what he did.
I don't care. So
What
where
he
are
done since he been in Cleveland?
Kevin asked a valid question. Where are they right now?
Where's Utah now?
Where they sit right now?
Same place that Cleveland City.
No, they're not.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're not.
They're not even in the playoffs.
That's exactly right.
Cleveland gonna get the pay.
How you gonna say they better off and they're not even in the playoffs?
Cleveland gonna get the pay 4 games longer than Utah.
It doesn't make any difference. Where are they now?
Utah has been eliminated.
That don't matter.
It does matter. How you gonna say they better off? When Donovan Mitchell was winning in Utah, they made the playoffs. Then they make the playoffs when Mitchell was there,
And they lost in the first round last
and then
year.
when they made it again, where
They
did
lost in
you?
the first
Where-
round
where-
last
You
year.
know what? I don't know when you flap your gums. Utah, where's Utah now? And they
And
gonna just
a
like
13th seed in the West.
doing the playoffs.
A
Eliminated.
13th seed in the West. So Donovan Mitchell is not
Yeah,
a ball.
he can't do
That
that.
would make it make sense because
They gonna make it make sense.
They can make sense. How you think you got the better player and they ain't done nothing to show for it? They've been irrelevant the last 2 years.
What do Cleveland got for the show for it with Donovan Mitchell? No more than what
mean,
Utah has.
That's not
I
true.
mean,
That's not true.
I mean, it's Donovan Mitchell. we talking
Besides
about.
going to the playoff. Well, you know what?
That's
Just,
just like
it's the most teams.
anybody that play wild card weekend.
No, that's not true.
You only played one more game than anybody else that didn't go
You
to the
know,
playoffs.
to some teams, it's a big deal to go to the playoff.
Let's be real about it.
Let's be real about it.
Donovan Mitchell has made teams a playoff team.
That's
He did
exactly
not make,
right.
No, he did not. He did not make Cleveland's already in the playoffs the year.
And it was a better team without him.
They've been playing better. To me, they played better without him. It seems like he disrupts the flow, and he don't play any defense. And that's just my opinion. I mean, you know.
No, you don't.
All right, so all right, hold on. Okay, so Mark, are you taking Indiana over Cleveland?
You are.
In the first round.
In all actuality, Cleveland has the better team, but I'm going to go with Indiana.
Okay, that's fair.
I wouldn't
That's
say
fair.
Cleveland has a better team.
That's fair.
I don't see Cleveland have an answer for
I'm-
Pascal Siakam.
I'm leaning
like I-
towards
I don't see
Indiana.
it.
I like I said, you know what? And you'll see after this season. This is Donovan Mitchell's last year there anyway. He's going to end up going to New York.
Name the three players on Cleveland team.
Well, you know what? That Jared Allen is good.
Jared Allen.
They got
Darius Garland's another one.
Darius Garland is good.
Yeah, they got a little squad.
And Karis LeVert is actually pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And Max Strus
And
But-
they got Evan Mobley
and Evan Mobley. But the problem is, like I said, it sounds crazy, but if Donovan Mitchell wasn't playing on this squad, I would take the Cleveland Cavaliers to win that series.
Evan Mobley, he's soft.
He's okay. He's okay.
So Donovan Mitchell is the one player to watch.
Whoa.
Well, let me ask you a question. Donovan Mitchell been averaging how many points per game?
Around 28.
Yeah, but
Every game.
he averages 26.8 points a game.
That ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Now,
But you
okay.
don't do nothing to help your
Yeah,
team.
but the problem with that, but the problem with William, the problem with that is he disrupts everybody else.
He got ousted in the first round. He ain't never made it to the second round of the playoffs.
Well, like I said, Utah ain't even in the
Man ain't
playoff.
never made it out of the first
Well,
round of
let's
the
find
playoffs
out.
in his career.
That's
well,
right.
well, T-Mac never did either, and they consider him a great.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
T-Mac
so I mean,
Don't you
But,
dare play a slider to T-Mac.
well, you know what? He got out in the
Whoa!
first
But he
round.
never made it. He never made it out the first
Okay, who
round.
next, Bill?
Oh no. Remember the Lakers beat him in the Western Conference Finals. That when he had Yao Ming,
Yeah,
Louis Scola,
they made it to the West.
and they had Meta World Peace at that time too.
Okay. Hey, who next, Bill? What you got?
Who's next, Kevin?
Boston against whoever they got the AC.
Oh, well, they gonna win. Well, that's Boston. It don't even matter.
Good, but ain't great. I understand you now, see. Good,
Okay.
but ain't great.
Boston. Who's the AC?
Probably somebody like Atlanta or somebody.
Now,
Right.
well, okay. So here's where the confusion comes in. You got Miami is 7 seed, Philly's 8 seed, Atlanta's a 9 seed, and I'm sorry, Chicago was it? Chicago's 9 seed or 10 seed? It's one of them two. So
Well,
yeah,
I'll tell you what. If they play Miami, it's gonna be a problem.
if Miami gets a 7 seed, they're playing Milwaukee.
Well, Miami might win that series. Milwaukee in trouble, man. I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's in trouble. If to me, if Boston plays Miami, that's the team they do not want to play. They don't.
I want to see Miami in the playoffs.
If they play Philly, depending on how Joel Embiid's health is. Now, if his health is there, both of those series are going to go 7 games.
That's it. I'm just whenever Miami.
That's only if he's healthy.
If I'm any team in the East, I don't want to see a playoff. I don't want to see.
You don't see Miami.
team.
No, you don't. I don't want to play them. You don't want to play them. You don't want to play them.
Miami's scary in the playoffs. I can tell you that.
Every year in the playoffs.
But
If Jimmy on that team, they scary, man. They scary in the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to get.
Hold on, see, before they even got Jimmy, they was doing that.
You got to get Spoelstra credit.
No. They more scary. Who? With who?
They did it a couple of years before Jimmy got there.
No, they didn't. With who?
Eric Spoelstra have been in the playoffs every year since he'd been a coach. What you talking about?
That's amazing.
No,
now you know what they talk about. They talk about Coach Pop, but to me, he's the best coach in the NBA.
That's pretty cool. That's and he's been with them, Miami. He what, 20 years?
He's been there a long time.
No, I'm talking about Spoelstra, the coach. It hasn't been 20 years.
He's been there. I mean, they've been to the playoffs every year. That dude's been there. But I'm trying to think who they had. That's maybe when I'm trying to think who did they have before Jimmy Butler got there.
Before Jimmy and after D Wade and all of that, they wasn't really doing too much.
I mean, they got in, but they get knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, they wasn't doing too much.
Oh,
What?
ladies and gentlemen, breaking news: Vince Carter has been selected to the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame, class of 2024.
About time.
Vince Sanity, one of the greatest dunkers I've ever seen in my life, has been inducted to the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame.
Kenneth Smith, Doug Kim, half man, half amazing. He was incredible.
Yes, he was. Class will be inducted August 16th and 17th.
Huh? I didn't either.
Yeah, he was in a dunk contest. Yeah, he was a beast. He was a beast, but we won't nobody like Vince Carter, man. Won't nobody dunking like Vince. The highlights he had over the years, the way
Sean Kemp and Dominique all together.
that's
Mill, where did you get that at?
The baddest boy back in the day was David Thompson.
What'd you say, Mark?
Where did you get that at? That information?
Right here on ESPN.
Really? I wonder why.
Or is that you got on ESPN or you got ESPN 2 on? Which one you got on the TV up here?
Eric Spoelstra did not make it to the playoffs 2018, 2019.
That's true.
Oh yeah, he definitely
Spoelstra did not make the playoffs with 2018-19.
Two-time All ACC player.
Yeah.
How long he been in the league now?
20 years.
No, a little bit more than that. About 5 years. He's been on the league. Vince Carter.
He been out the league.
Came out the league. He just came
Yeah.
out the league not too long
This
ago.
first year eligibility. Wherever it is, this first year
Oh,
eligibility.
okay. You have to be out 5 years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever years you had to be out,
Right.
whatever it is, yeah, he
He
met.
came
This
out.
first year
He came out
eligibility.
2019-20 season.
5 years. I said the first one, Mom. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh Lord.
Didn't I say 5 years?
Yes. Yeah,
All
we
right.
all
So what are
agree.
you throwing your hands in the air for?
No wrong answers. No wrong answers.
He hates being wrong.
It's 11:15. Well, 11:12. We gotta get up on out here, get ready for the so WB get ready for his next show. Yeah, guys, you got any part words we ride up out here?
Have a great weekend.
Yeah. My thing is, man, I have to agree with somebody on the panel said that Milwaukee is in trouble. Do you? Oh, I got a question for the panel.
Yeah.
Better or worse? Before Doc Rivers or? Ooh.
Wait, hold on. I was like, hold on.
They were a better team before Doc
They're
Rivers.
way
got
better.
there.
Yeah, they was. Yeah,
Okay,
they was. They was better.
So WB, just as a reminder, they were 30-13 when Adrian Griffin got fired. Since then, they've been at 500, 15-15.
Wow.
Since Doc Rivers took over.
I don't understand why they fired Adrian Griffin.
So that means you went from 30-13
Right.
to 45-28.
Yeah, I guess that question has been answered.
47-30, but you're close enough.
Wow. That's
It
amazing.
was 30.
Their record out. The record right now is 47-30. That's their record right now.
I think the biggest pressure.
They're all 17 games.
All right, now, Mel, let me ask you this. Now, which team?
And
Go ahead.
12 games since he's been in the
Well, see, the thing about it, when he first got it, well, they lost 7 in a row when he got there.
Now, not no. It,
7 in a row.
He get his first win.
until after the All-Star break.
And I also think of this, they lost a couple before he was actually named the coach. There was a couple of games, 2 or 3 games where they had an interim, where the assistant coach was interim coach. So we can't pin all 17 losses on Doc. We can pin all losses on
We
him.
can't pin 14 of them on him.
Yeah, he lost 15. He lost 15. We can't put all 17 on him. 47-30.
Like I said, they're in trouble. They're in big trouble. And then, it's sometimes not a good idea to fire your coach. And a lot of times, it's not a good idea to fire your coach even before the season gets warm.
No, it's never a good idea.
It's never a good thing. And apparently, they seem to do the same.
But you know what is a good idea? Tune in to us every Saturday morning from 9 to 11 so we can give y'all this good old sports knowledge and a little bit of action too also. So next week, check us out, same time, same channel. It is a Studio W Sports page brought to you by J&J. I'd like to thank all my hosts, Mr. Kevin Harris, Mr. Romar Smith, Sid, Mark, thanks for coming in. Next week, we'll be doing all the rails. We might have some special guests coming in next week. Stay tuned to all your platforms for more